Hello everyone, Dono Donny here. Welcome to a brand new series. Yes, we are looking at different games. Don't worry, we're still doing the football management games. That series is still going on. We've still got quite a few more games to look at, but we're starting a brand new series called the Retro Legend series. Basically, these are games that have done really well, and a lot of people have played them. Some are very good. Some I've never played before, I must stress, so I will be playing them for the first time. But a lot of people come back saying these are great games and they must be looked at or must be played. But I also to look at some of my favorite games as well. And we're starting off with the Legendary series with one of my all-time favorite games. Now, I must stress this does not look pretty. It's a pretty ugly looking game. It looks very dated, but God, it was so addictive. It's called Howzat. It's a cricket game. Yes, so at least I'm starting the Legend series with a sporting game, so it kind of follows on with the retro football management games. But anyway, this is Howzat. It's a cricket game by Wyvern Software. I actually bought it when it came as a re-release on the alternative software. It had mixed reviews. When it originally came out, it was about 40-50%. Then it got re-released by Alternative Software back in 1987 and it got the famous 11% because it wasn't very good to look at. But anyway, this is of course Spectrum Computing where I always look at all these and you can see where the original inlay. So the game that I bought was from the alternative. This is the inlay that I remember very much. And Howzat is a cricket game. So we'll go straight into it. What we're going to do is, it's going to be quite fun, is that we're going to have we won't see the full game because the full game goes from good well over an hour. But I'll show you the first couple overs against the game's England side against a 21st century England side because the great thing about this game is you can type in all team names, or you can type in all player names. You can make it really customized if you wanted to. So we'll go into the game and I'll show you what's it all about. There's a little bit of sound in this. Not much, a little. So welcome to How's That, the number one cricket game for Wyvern Software. Don't know if it was the number one, but so you then go to the next screen. You'll be given a choice of competitions, whichever one you choose. You'll always be given the option of first class counties, test sides, or your own teams. There you go, you can put your own teams in. Now this is of course before Durham became a first class county, so Durham are not in this game. Do you want a previous load of previous save game? No. So choose from the following. You can have first class cricket or one day cricket. We're going to do one day. Now this is of course this is well before the 2020 games and the 100. These are old formats. John Player League was the Sunday League games, which is 40 overs. Then you had the NatWest Trophy, I think, which was 60. Benson Hedges Cup, which was 55. And Texaco, I think, was that 55? I can't remember. But we'll do the John Player League, number one. You'll now be able to select the teams. You can choose from a combination of county, test, or your own sides. So you can. It's completely up to you. You can make up a make-up side against a test side. You can play Essex against Middlesex, for instance. So we're going to type in the sides. The first side we're going to put in is the England side. So we've typed B for England. And then here is the team. Here you can accept the standard team, which we're going to do. We're going to keep the team as it is and accept yes. And there we go. This is where the actual main stats in the game goes. You have to put in the batting skill and the bowling skill. So also you have to nominate who the wicket keeper is going to be and who the captain is going to be. So the wicket keeper will, if I show you my mouse here, is the guy there. So it's all rated out of 10 by the way. So 10 out of 10 for a wicket keeper means he's a really good wicket keeper. Bob Willis is the captain. His batting stats 4 out of 10, so he's not very good, but his bowling is 9. So you've got to keep in mind who your bowlers are. So you've got all-rounders like Ian Botham, of course, the famous Ian Botham, batting 9, bowling 9, really good. And then you should have really good the batters at the top, and then the all-rounders in the middle, like a normal cricket game. The wicket keeper can be anywhere because you can have an opening batsman who's the wicket keeper, which we will have in our England 21st century because Phil Salt is going to be the wicket keeper for us, and he is actually an opening batsman as well. And then we got various other, all the bowlers go into the last position. So we're going to accept. So we're going to put our own team in. Enter team name, England 2024. Oops, I can't. Okay, we'll have to start that again because it's not letting me delete the names. Sometimes the game does that sometimes. So we'll just skip through all this. Yes, you have to be really careful when you're typing players' names and teams' names because there's no delete button. You can't delete a space back. So I couldn't call the England side EG, so I had to start the game again. So we just go through all these screens again. I've got no control of these screens. There we go. No. One day cricket, John Player League. Select any combination of country, county, test, or your own side. So again, you can put in anything you want. If you want a French cricket team, you can put a French cricket team in if you wanted to. So test sides, England. There we go. So we've got the main 7 nations here. This is before Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Ireland, Scotland were put in. So, but you can always put them in if you wanted to. So England, accept. Yep. I accept the stats. Own side. Now let's see if this works this time. So I have to be really careful here. E N G 2. Oh no, it's not letting me do numbers. England now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to type all the players' names in ratings. So in the next couple of seconds for you, you'll see all those in. Okay, so here we go. I've typed in the England now side. So you put Salt, of course, is the wicket keeper in England side. So I put him as the opener. Batting of 8 and wicket keeper of 10 to match the 10 of the old England side. Then you've got Jacks, Will Jacks, Butler, Root, Brooks, Stokes. Stokes the captain, 7-7 I put. Curran, Archer, Mahmood, Overton and Ahmed. As you can see, nearly all my England side now side can actually bowl a bit. Root and Brooks are both part-timers and spin. And then you've got Stokes, Curran, the all-rounders, Archer, who is kind of a bit of an all-rounder at times, Mahmood, Overton and Ahmed. So accept all that. So England win toss. So this is the England side. So we're going to be, I think that we're going to bowl. Oh, England win toss. Choose battle bowl. So actually, I'm playing both sides, I think. So I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to let England bowl. Actually, let's do bowl. So Salt and Jacks are going to be the openers, and then here you go. Here's the pitch. I told you the graphics aren't very good. Now set the field. I'm going to set the field as it is. You can spend time setting the field, but I always don't really bother. Choose a bowler. So I've got to choose who's going to open for England. 84, I suppose you can call him. Bob Willis. So I can bowl, set field, or scoreboard, and that's the game. But it's so random. You don't know if they're going to get out, if they're going to get run out. Run out happens a lot in this game, I must stress. So Willis is going to bowl. This is all normal speed. You hear a little tap. Now you've got to guess if the fielder, who'll probably be this one here, is going to get to that ball when he runs. And I think we can scrounge a run there. So there we go. Now if I do another run, I'm going to get a run out because I think he's going to get there before these guys run. So I put no. So we're going to bowl again. Again, it would be, I think this guy stays as he is, so it'd be this fielder here. I'm not going to run. So, and then this is how the game goes. Now, this is not the England we know now who hit the balls for 4s and 6s quite often. This is the England of the game based the England of the 1984, so you don't see any high scores in this game, as in team scores. No, that's going to be a no. And then the game just carries on like this. And this is the game. This is just what it's like. We're going to carry on playing this for a little while. Oh, gone to the wicket keeper. There we go, by the high-pitched noise there. So this is good. First over by Willis. And Jacks and Salt are struggling a bit. So here's the scoreboard, which is great. Only one run from that over. So you got the bowler number there, which is Willis, 1 over. Now, of course, there's only a set amount of overs each bowler can bowl during the competition. So for the John players, 40 overs, I think they can only do 5 overs each. But you can see the scoreboard, you can print or you can enter return. So we're going to enter to return. So we need to choose to continue or save the game. So you can save the game as many times as you want to. So I think it's going to be Cowan's bowling now. So he's going to bowl to Salt. Salt's not going to run. So England, the 21st century England, are struggling a little bit. Oh, that's a run, but the ball is actually there. So this guy's going to pick it up straight away. It's literally gone to his head. So bowl again. That's a no. Oh, that's a good run. He should get some runs there. One there. Are you going to get another one? I'm being a bit too cautious here. I'm going for no. No boundaries yet. Oh, I should get a run there. Yep. So wherever the ball is closest to, this fielder is activated. Which is a bit clever, but ooh, that's a difficult one. I think we'd be alright. Famous last words. Yeah, we are fine. Ah, it's that one that was activating. Okay. So we've got some more runs. We've got 3 runs in that over. So enter again, continue. Let's stick to Bob Willis again. Willis to Phil Salt. Gone to the wicketkeeper. The current England side are definitely struggling in this game. Oh, 2 gone to the wicketkeeper. I'm trying to find a boundary soon. Again, this is completely random. You've got no control over this, which makes it the game quite addictive in some cases because you just don't know what to expect. Oh dear, that nearly hit the wicket, which doesn't actually happen in the game. If the ball landed on this wicket, you wouldn't get out. So that's no. England now are really struggling for runs here. So next over, gone, 3 overs gone, 4 for no wicket. So let's put another bowler in. Oh, who did I put? I accidentally put in an opener who's got no bowling skill whatsoever. I pressed the A key too quickly there. So let's see if that makes these guys get more runs. Or because Fowler's got a bowling skill of 0. Which doesn't seem to be affecting the score too much. Nope. Fowler to Salt. Nope. Fowler to Salt again. Nope. Just for an accidental over, he's done actually pretty well. Now, if you press A on here, you get a more detailed analysis of the batting card. So if you press 1, and then you look, and you can press A for Salt, for instance, and you can see that Salt's faced 16 balls and he scored only 3 of them. Pretty detailed actually for the game. And then Jax is even worse. He's faced 8 balls and he's only scored 2 of them. And you enter to return. Now you can do the same for the bowling analysis. Let's look at Willis. Choose bowling Willis. There we go. 2 overs, 1 made and 1 run. Very good. And it's a very simple way of finding out all these facts. Now innings report is key number 3. Here it shows you any of the extras, and there's no extras and there's been no wickets, so really a bit pointless there. So we continue anyway for a couple more overs. So enter to return. This is basically how the game goes, and I remember as a kid playing this game and I loved it so much. Let's get Ian Botham in. I put my own little site in, created my own leagues, which I'm sure many of you did yourselves. Oh, that's a good shot. No, I'm not going to risk 2 runs there. Sometimes you can risk 2 runs because the ball is actually, how do I put it? Oh, gone to the wicket. It stays in the field a bit. So for instance, if this guy picked the ball up and it was up there, you run, he moves to where the ball is, and then you run again, and then the ball just goes to about there and stops. And then if you run again, you get run out. If you don't get run out. So, in both of them. Oh, and another thing also, if the ball goes over this line, it's not a boundary. It actually makes its own noise when it's a boundary. I think they could possibly run 2 here. Yep, they are. I'm not going for the third run, no. So that's a rarity. 2 runs off that ball. What I'll probably do is I will probably play this game, play these 40 runs, 40 overs, and then show you what the final scoreboard looks like, and do the same. And because I'm sure you people want to know who wins out of this game. So let's show you one more over. I'm trying to wait until we get to a marks. Try to get to show you what happens when a boundary is done. No boundary at the moment though. So it's definitely taking its time. Because it shows you that the England 84 side are doing much better than the England current side. Oh God, Willis is this Willis or is this Marks? This is Marks, isn't it? To Jacks. No, our openers are not getting many. Bowled! He's gone. Bowled completely, so Jacks is gone. So let's look at this card. Bowled by Marks for 3 of 14 balls. Wow. So you actually seen a wicket. That is good. So we need to now continue and put in our next batsman, which would be Joss Buttler. Now his batting skill's a little bit higher. Oh, gone to the wicketkeeper. So England, the current England side, are in a bit of a bad way here. 6 overs, sorry, 8 runs. So not many runs at all, and they've lost a wicket. So England now are struggling, and the England 84 side are doing really well. Mark's getting the first wicket. Randall now to Salt. I think Randall's a part-time bowler if I remember correctly. Salt gets some more runs. I could probably scrounge a second one there, but I'm not going to risk it. And there we go, the first boundary. Buttler, second ball, hits it for 4. Now, 6s do exist as well, but they make exactly the same sound. Oh, I could probably do a run there, yeah, because the bowler does not move. The wicket-keeper and the bowler both don't move. So I could be quite crafty there. For instance, there I could possibly do a run, but is it a risk? No, let's go for it. Yeah, there we go. See, normally the bowler would move there, but anyway, we've got a bit more runs there. Oh no, I've done Fowler again. Oh, you have to be really careful of these keys sometimes. Oh, it's a run out. Run outs happen a lot in this game, and it was Buttler who got run out. I've had a lot of feedback when I did this, mentioned this game in various Facebook groups, and they said run outs happen too often in this game. So I thought I had a chance for a run there, but no, didn't get a chance. So Joe Root's now. Butler's gone for 6, and Root's gone. Root has gone. Wow, England 2024 are in real bad state here. 16 for 3 off 7 overs. Really, this could be quite a quick game. So Brooks and Salt now. Brooks is our most recent one of our best new batsmen. I have to be really careful here. But this is me against me again, remember. I'm playing both sides here, but again, I've got no control about the boundaries or the wickets. So one of the wickets, of course, was my own problem, the run out, but the other 2, definitely not. Fowler's doing well, actually, for a part-time bowler. Let's put Cowans back in. Cowans to Brooks. That should be a run. I could probably try. Yeah, I got 2 runs out of that one, but I won't go for. You can see there, the ball was actually starting to move. So if I did another run, there was a good chance that ball would not get there. But sometimes, well, it's a risk. It's a risk if you wanted to take or not, and I didn't in that case. Nope. Nope. Oh, no, I'm not going to risk that. That could get a run. You just have to take risks in this game sometimes, because sometimes it works. There we go, that one worked. Sometimes it doesn't, but they are definitely struggling. I'll show you one more over, and then we'll come back towards the end of the innings, and I'll show you what's happened. Bob Willis then to Brooks, Harry Brooks, gone to the wiki. But the England 2024 side are definitely struggling in this. I can't risk runs now because we lost 3 wickets. But no one is hitting them for 4s and 6s at all. I think there's only been 1 boundary in this, and that was Butler. And then he left. He got run out. Nope. It's going to be a very low scoring game, I think. So 10 overs gone, 20 for 3. So I will carry on playing it, and I'll give you an update in a very, very soon. So we just finished the end of the innings. It took about another 25 minutes to get the 40 overs done, and England now in 2024 England side, as you can see, they struggled. I couldn't really do much about it. 88 for 6 was the final total of 40 overs, which is 240 balls. 9 extras, a couple more extras came in. Top scorer, if we look at the batting card, then was Phil Salt, who got caught by the wicketkeeper. So the wicketkeeper got caught by the wicketkeeper for 32 runs of 73 balls. He faced 1-4 and 1-6. The only other top scorer was Ben Stokes, 15 not out, 61 balls for his 15 runs, 9 scoring balls, 2 fours, and he was joined later by Curran and Archer. Brooks stayed, but then got caught by both of them off Cowans. He faced 36 balls, no 4s, no 6s, and then we'll go to the bowling analysis, and we can see that the best bowler, the pick of the bowlers, you would say would be Bob Willis. 8 overs, 3 maidens, 14 runs for 1 wicket. But some really good figures there for Fowler, the part-timer. He only conceded 8 runs and he got that wicket, of course. And then a couple of I think Randall had the worst though, 21 runs off his 6 overs, so 21 runs off 36 balls basically. But overall, you can see that the England 1984 setup did really well. So we'll start doing the other innings, and as before, I'll give you an update as we go on. So let's start this innings then. So you choose a batsman for the England side now. And obviously, I'm playing both sides again. You can easily do this as a 2-player game. We'll set the field as it is and choose the bowler. So I'm going to choose Archer as the first bowler, and the game then carries on. So the whole point of the game is just to, it's the amount of risk. Do you think the computer is going to get the ball, or would you then risk a run, or would you then get run out? Because I had 3 run outs in that innings because you took a risk and then it didn't work out. Like for instance, if I ran for this ball now, it would be a run out. Oh, and Archer's bowled him in the first over. The first wicket has gone. Archer has bowled Fowler for a duck. So the England 84 setup have lost their first wicket. So in comes David Gower. Archer facing Gower now. This is what England need. The new team they need wickets. But there is the first run. So England 84, I suppose you call them, or England old, are 1 for 1. So we'll do another over, do a couple more overs, and then I'll give you the update near the end if I think there's going to be a winner. So Ahmed. So obviously there's no such thing as medium pace bowlers, spin bowlers, leg spin. That does not count anything in here. It's just the rating you put in. So even Ahmed is a spinner, the animation stays exactly the same. Obviously the graphics is incredibly dated compared to other games that came out in 1984. But there's a 6, and actually I was wrong about the sound for the 6. The sound for the 6 is actually a higher pitched tone. But yeah, compared to the graphics of this are not very good at all. But it's not all about graphics for a game. Here, it's the addictiveness of actually playing the game because you just don't know who's going to win this. I think I put mood in, see if we can get some wickets. Like, obviously, I could deliberately run out players and make one side win. But I'm going to treat this very fairly, like it's two people playing this game. So I'm not going to risk runs like what I did for the current England side, I suppose you call them. Current and old. There we go. Wicketkeeper's taking that one. So we'll do a couple of overs here so you can see what's going on, and then again I will forward the video to a near conclusion. But yeah, this is, I think, ideal. The first ideal game to show you in the Legends is this one, to because it's one of my personal favourites, and in the Legends series we will put my personal favourites in some of these games as well. Of course, some of the Legends are my favourites as well, like for instance Chucky Egg obviously will be in this series, and it's also one of my favourite games, so it can be linked. But other games we might feature, Star Strike obviously will be featured, RoboCop will be featured, some of the Ultimate games, even there's a 4, even the Daley Thompson's game will be featuring this, the famous keyboard killer as they're called. And then yeah, we'll also add some of those games that you might have seen already in the retro football game series, like Match Day, for instance, would be probably featured in the Legends. But there we go. So I think the current England side are struggling a bit against the old England side. We'll do another over. They did get that wicket in the first over, but that's the only thing they've been getting, and this older England side are definitely getting boundaries more often than the current England side. So if I was going to say who's going to win at this point of the game, I would say it would be the old England side winning, because they seem to be getting barriers a lot more. I'm not, but as you can see here, I'm not risking getting runs out. Oh, I can do that one though. Yeah, it's very unusual for the fielder to run and then turn around in theory and pick the ball up and throw it and get you out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Curran. Oh no, Curran pulled the previous over. Let's put Archer in. Archer needs to get some wickets. We need wickets fast here to give them a chance to win. If they don't, if the classic side pull out a bit of a partnership, then the classic side is going to win it. Nope. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if you ever played this game. It sounds like many people have played it. And did you create your own leagues? Did you just play by, the game by yourself? So you're both players? Let me know. Because I made my own league and it was so much fun. Let's put Overton in. There was also one thing you didn't spot in the previous clip was there was 9 extras, and extras have their own animation. So leg buys, wides, and buys all make the icons there, the batsman run 1 run, which is good to see. And of course, wides mean they do get an extra ball, and they do get an extra ball as well. So some overs we've had 7 balls, not 6 balls in the over. Oh, that's a risk one. Shall I risk that one? No, I'm not going to risk it. There was a chance for a run there. But there's 1 in 3 who could have got that one. I'm going to risk that one there. But the classic England side are doing very well here, I'm afraid. So we'll put Curran in. Just do this over, and then I will show you if there's going to be a conclusion to the game, what happens. So Curran to Tare. No, that's always a difficult one, that one ball up there. Oh, good run there. So I think we can get 2 off there. No, 1. Gower then. Yep, Gower definitely can get runs there. Yep, 2 runs. Could have possibly even get for 3, but I'm not going to risk 3 there. 2 runs is good. Yeah, the classic England side are easily winning this. They're 21 for 1 at the moment. So anyway, that is the 8th over. They're 21 for 1 off just 8 overs. So they've got 68 more runs to win then off the remaining 32 overs, which they should be able to do unless the England Now side get some wickets. But next time you hear from me is near the end of this game. We'll see who wins this. And here we are, some 20 minutes later, we're near the end. As you can see here, the England Classic side are just 1-1 away from victory. They actually did it quite easily. They're 88 for 3, only 3 wickets have gone, 31 overs, and this is the current scorecard. You can see here that after the first over wicket of Fowler, Tavare and Gower had a really good partnership. Tavare eventually went for 19 from Stokes, and then literally in the same over, Gower then went, caught by Brooks, for 24. But both Lamb and Gatting have had a really good partnership. If we look at the partnership has been of 37 runs. And the England Classic side are going to be winning this by, I think, by 7 wickets, I think, the final term. So we're just going to do one more over, and then we'll look at the final scorecards. There should be one more run in this over. So Archer's bowled all his overs, and he only got that one run wicket. So Curran is now going to bowl to Gatting. And I've noticed that the Classic side have had a lot more boundaries, and the England current side have conceded a lot more extras. So there we go, there's the run, and England win by 7 wickets. The England Classic side have beaten the 2024 side by 7 wickets. End of the match. The match lasted roughly 45 minutes, so it's literally a minute and over roughly. So we'll look at the second innings. Here we go. Gower and Lamb stay there as a not out batsman. Gower top scored 24, Lamb 23, Gatting 17. Only wicket takers: Stokes 7 overs, 2 for 33, and Archer 1 for 10, which is off his 8 overs, really good. But there we go. So the Classic side have beaten the 2024 side. But there we go. That is Howzat, one of my legendary games. Again, not much really to look at, but it's so good to play it though. It's so addictive because you just don't know who's going to win. Even when I was both sides here, I didn't know who was going to win this, and it ended up that the classic England side actually beat the current England side quite easily in the end. Um, but there, let me know if you've played this game before, if you had any memories. Um, it got low reviews, but I rate this really high because, again, just the addictiveness of playing it, and I am a bit of a cricket fan as well, which does help. But anyway, that's the first episode of the Legendary series of games. I don't know what we're going to pick next because it's completely random, and if you do like this Legendary series, then hopefully you'll stay tuned for the next episode. But don't worry, the Retro Football Management series is still going on. We've still got plenty of good games to show you from that. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you like the video, then please put a like. That's very helpful. And if you haven't subscribed, then please do. So this is Donny saying goodbye. So goodbye. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.